Yeah, I know I didn't do a regular show video on the weekend. I have to say something. I work out now at the gym on weekends. So, unfortunately, regular show month has been postponed to nighttime videos now. So, I'm going to be doing one today, and I might be doing one tomorrow after I get back to the gym, because I also have to do it on Friday. And I'm also going to see the Lego Ninjago movie with my auntie. Now, I've heard people saying that's not going to be as good as the Lego Batman movie or the Lego movie, because it's just basically Legos. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. Oh, and for you people saying I didn't do a birthday shout-out to JJ Quintel, basically, the Anime TJ Me shout-out is also directed to JJ Quintel. I just didn't say his name. I'll put in the description that was also for JJ Quintel when I say stay regular. I decided to cut the video off because I wanted to make it really short and forgot to say JJ Quintel's name. Anyways, let's talk about what I'm going to talk about for this video. Now, this is really odd. So, do you guys remember Hall of Game Awards? Do you remember that really cheesy Cartoon Network award show that they did to compete with the Kids' Choice Awards? Shaquille O'Neal actually hosted it in 2012. And guess who managed to sneak their way into the show? In animated form, on a screen, in a control room, saying their catchphrases. Yep, it's Mordecai and Rigby. Now, for you people saying that I'm not reviewing a regular show episode, well, this is kind of a little bit half and half, because Mordecai and Rigby did present and say names of the winners in the awards show. But here's the good thing and the bad thing about it. It's good that Mordecai and Rigby are on a screen and they're like a part of the show a little bit, but what's bad is the animation is kind of quirky. I mean, the animation's pretty mushy, and it doesn't really look as good as the actual episodes themselves. And keep in mind, this is from 2012, okay? This is the same year we got episodes of regular show, like, replaced. And also, another thing that I don't like about it is their lip syncing. About almost a majority of what they do or say, it's just voiceover stuff. Like, William Saylor's Rigby and JJ Quintel, Mordecai, are just voice-overs of the characters. I mean, they're still talking, but their lips don't move to what they're actually saying. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and the animation can really speak for itself. So, say for Rigby, for example, he pushes a wrong button in a control room, and then Mordecai is supposed to be upset, but he's smiling while mad. I mean, why is Mordecai not scowling for? I mean, Rigby scowls at Mordecai, and he's angry at times, but why not Mordecai? I mean, he's smiling. Like, what the hell? I mean, I don't understand why the animation does that at points, but even though it's sloppy at times, it's still a regular show, and the people who animated this are not storyboard artists of regular show. I don't know if they are, or maybe they just did this for the award show. Who knows? But the gimmick for Mordecai and Rigby in that thing is just to present awards, and the running gag is Rigby pressing wrong buttons and almost trying to ruin the show. For example, so, he pushes wrong buttons, like, I don't know, a foghorn, and then a light show, and then a toilet flushing, which is funny. And, they're actually playing with the beach ball in one of the music videos, which is Hot Shell Ray and Flo Rida's, Good Feeling. But here's what I gotta say. I mean, yeah, it's cool Mordecai and Rigby are in animated form showing awards. Yeah, it's cool that Rigby says Nathan Kress, but the problem is, the animation just doesn't sink in, especially with them saying chocolate cake, or, when Mordecai is about to introduce who's going to be on the stage, the new show, Annoying Orange. It just doesn't sink in. And the worst part is, when Mordecai says that Rigby knows how to work the control board, you know exactly what's gonna happen. Rigby almost shut down the entire show, and then Mordecai's like, dude, you're gonna ruin the awards show. You already did! With your freaking lip syncing and your terrible animation. I don't know who did that, but Mordecai's just basically breaking the fourth wall right there. I mean, there are a lot of times that they break the fourth wall in the awards show, but their skits are just flat out predictable. I mean, like I said, it's good that it's cool that they were in an awards show, but it was not cool the way they were being portrayed and how they were animated. I mean, if you go to Hall of Game Awards 2012, go to videos and you watch the whole entire awards show, it's not on YouTube, it's on another website, just go to videos on google.com, and you see the Mordecai Rigby animated bits. They're in there, but they are not animated properly, and their lips don't sink into what they're actually saying. And Shaquille O'Neal says that those are his boys, like his friends or something. I mean, it's kind of cute to see a grown man still believing in cartoons, or maybe Cartoon Network just told him to say that, or maybe NBA paid him or something. After all, it is a sports show. And before I say anything else, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on Hall of Game Awards altogether. Now, it's a sports show of all things, unlike Kids' Choice Awards. Now, I don't think that the Hall of Game Awards are rigged. The Kids' Choice Awards are. I mean, like, you get celebrities to host the show, but at certain points, there are some awards that are flat out predictable, and then there are some that are just flat out ridiculous. But Hall of Game Awards is actually better in my opinion. Hall of Game Awards actually knows what it's doing. I mean, they show the mascots, they show the awards, nothing's rigged, or maybe they're rigged, but hey, at least you don't see friggin' SpongeBob rigging the votes. I mean, you don't see favorite cartoon in Hall of Game Awards. It's called Hall of Game Awards. SpongeBob is not sports, unless you count the sports episode that aired in 2017. Anyways, I don't know what happened to the Hall of Game Awards. They stopped doing it, unfortunately, in 2014. I think that was the last airing. Maybe because after Christina Miller was president, no more live-action programming was there, and since Hall of Game Awards was live-action, and the fact that they didn't do Mordecai and Rigby stuff again is just heartbreaking, but still. Now, I'm saying this because back then, this is when Cartoon Network had heart, okay? This is when they actually had respect for regular show, and they actually promoted the episodes. They did new episode promos in between the show, and there's this guy in a Jake costume from Adventure Time. I mean, Cartoon Network just knew what they were doing in 2012. But this year, they don't know what they're doing. Aside of OKKO. Yeah, I'm going to review OKKO, okay? I'm going to review it, as well as react to 2 SML videos, Bigfoot and Jeffrey Breaks His Helmet. So that's basically the video, talking about the Hall of Game Awards, Mordecai and Rigby stuff, whether it was good or bad, what could have been done better, and just basically the predictability that the show kind of had. You may comment and say if you like the Hall of Game Awards 2012, did you like the Mordecai Rigby animation? Do you think it should have been changed, or are you fine with the way it is? Because I'm open for opinion, and I'm sure you guys might think of it the other way. Maybe the Mordecai Rigby stuff isn't poorly lip-synced. Maybe their animation is good. Yeah, well, bright colors and stuff makes me think it looks like karaoke video all over again from season 2. So, yeah. So, next video, I'm going to review OKKO. Now, don't get excited, okay? Because I'm going to discuss a lot about this show and the similarities that it has with Steven Universe. Oh, yeah, we're going there. So far, stick with this. A part of regular show month because it's ending. So, yeah. Do you think OKKO can make its way to regular show month?